To a short presentation on my research. My research area is in the field of computer vision, and I'm exploring deep learning techniques to be able to detect anomalies in images and by extension to videos. Um, Anomaly detection is vaguely defined and is subjective, but I will define it in this way. Anomaly detection, which is also referred to as outlier detection, um, is um, an attempt to be able to identify samples in the data point that deviate from the normal common examples. So, for instance, in this paper, our approach here is to detect damaged insulators from the undamaged one. So we have a collection of insulators and want to be able to spot out the damaged insulators from the undamaged one. For instance, you can see an example here. These are damaged insulators. Visually, you can see this. And these are examples of the undamaged insulators. So these damaged ones constitute what we refer to as anomaly in our own case. So that's essentially the focus of my work. Yeah. But there are a number of challenges to this problem. One very interesting challenge is that the anomalies are also rare. They are the rare classes. They are not often they are not often available. We don't have as much of these rare classes as we need, and in most of the data set, the classes are imbalanced. So that's an intrinsic challenge of this data set. The classes are imbalanced. We normally have the normal point much more than the abnormal point, which is of interest to us. And so, as a result of that, most techniques, whether shallow learning or deep learning, and by shallow learning I mean traditional machine learning, they always classify majority of the data point, the data point as the majority class, and which gives them a very high accuracy but a very low average precision recall or F1 score, and they miss most of the minority classes, which is much more of interest to us. So because of this, we have a very high recall on the majority class, but very very low precision, because it just returns all the undamaged as all the anomalous samples, it returns them as normal. So this is clearly not what we want. We want a system that will be able to give us a balance of these two, where the false positive ratio and the false negative ratio will be balanced and at the same time will be high. So in summary, that is my focus of research, and there are a lot of methods that are being used, like anogan, autoencoder, GMM based, CNN feature dictionary, and all of these methods has their pros and cons. My attempt is to improve on this existing state of the art for different problem tasks for different domain. Thank you very much.